What's up, YouTube? This is Justin from Team Misplay. Got a deck profile, Brennan's deck. He's got an interesting deck. We've actually looked around, haven't really found anything like it. So here's his deck.
It's FlamvellSworn.
It's FlamvellSworn.
Alright. 2 card troopers.
Alright.
3 Flamvell Magicians. 3 Fire Dogs. 1 Aaron. 1 Jane. 1 Garoth. 1 Lala. 2 Raiko. Only 1 Wolf. Wolf's too much. Draw it too much. Especially with 2 card troopers, so 1 Wolf's perfect. 1 Lumina. 2 JDs. It may seem a little bit too much just because I'm running Flamvells in here, but I'm running I'm running plenty of Lightsworn monsters that I can get to, and plus I'm running another card so I can get JD back to my hand if it's sent to the grave. So 2 JDs, 1 BLS, 1 Gores, and that's it for the heavy hitters. I'm not running Chaos Sorcerer, that's too situational, so I'm not going to run that, and I need my graveyard to stay intact. So 1 Glow Up, 1 Plague Spreader, 2 Necro Gardeners. Alright, that's it for the monsters. Here's the spells. 3 Rekindlings. Everybody knows. Well, for people who don't know what this is, it's a special summon from your graveyard as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense. During the end phase, remove all the monsters from play that were special summoned by this effect. So, especially since this is a milling power deck, you mill all your Flamvell monsters, you play Rekindling, you get all your Flamvell monsters from the graveyard, and Flamvell Magician's a tuner, and Fire Dog, of course, is not a tuner. So you just synchro with those, and once you synchro with those, they go back to the graveyard. They're not going to get removed from play, so they're going to go back to the graveyard. So if you have another Rekindling in your hand, you just Rekindling next turn, or maybe the same turn, just to OTK. But Rekindling's really good. Alright, Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs, 1 Monster Reborn, only 2 pots. I special summon a lot in this deck. The pots are only used if I'm in dire need of them, so that's the only really reason. It's usually first turn. A lot of times I'll pull it first turn, so it's just to get set up. That's the only reason why pots are in here, and 3's too much. So 2 Gold Sarks. Gold Sarks are perfect in this deck. Usually I'll Gold Sark if they're running like a trap heavy deck, back row heavy deck, I'll Gold Sark like a Heavy Storm, and then later on if I pull into a Gold Sark, if I don't have 2 in my hand first turn, there's a Gold Sark like a JD or a Rekindling if I need it, or if I'm milling a lot and I've already milled one of my JDs or a couple of my Rekindlings, I'll just Gold Sark my Rekindlings or one of my JDs so I can use it later in the game to go off. 1 Monster Reincarnation. 2 is a little bit too much. I mean, a lot of times I mill it, but surprisingly enough, I draw it a lot more when I only have 1. I know that sounds weird, but I'm only running 1. 3 Solar Recharges, of course. Need to get those ultimate. 1 Charge. 1 Charge. And 3 Royal Decrees.
Alright, explain why 1 is hobby and 2 are common.
Alright, 1, we have a playset of 3, but I'm only running 1 because I draw this first turn almost every time, just because it's Hobby League. It's really thick and just shuffles to the top of the deck, and that's why I'm running 1. So I pull it first turn every time usually, so that's what I want to do. I want to pull a Royal Decree first turn every time so I can go off in the next few turns and stop their back row, but that's why I'm running 1 Hobby League. Alright, that's it for the deck. Here's the extra deck. 1 Scrap Dragon. This is perfect with the Flamvell monsters. You Rekindling. Say you got 3 Flamvell monsters in your graveyard, 2 say 2 tuners, and then the Fire Dog. You just synchro into the 8 with Scrap Dragon, pop the monster or pop the other tuner with Scrap Dragon, and then kill some on their side of the field, and then your Flamvell monsters all go back to your graveyard and they're not removed. So Scrap Dragon's perfect. You need to run Scrap Dragon anyway. 2 Stardust. I'm running 2 because I'm Rekindling a lot. And of course Stardust is just really good, but mainly because I'm Rekindling a lot, so that's why. 1 Trish, obviously. 1 Scrap Dragon. I can go into a 7. It's a good beater. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 1 Gaia Knight, again a good beater. I can go into 6s a lot too. and it's another option. One Red Dragon Archfiend. It's another 8, and it's a big beater, 3,000 attack. One Orient Dragon, really good. Stops a lot of synchros. One Iron Chain. It's just really good, especially against this card is extremely good against like Black Wings and GKs. If you make them mill, then that's horrible for them, especially if they mill monsters. It's horrible. This is just in there just in case I play one of those decks. So, and then I'll sod out later for like Chimera Tech or something. So, Dot Ruler. This card's really good. It's pretty underrated. Most people don't know its second effect. If you during the battle phase or whatever, or if this one psychic type monster on the field is targeted, you can pay 1,000 life points to negate it. So it's really good, and it's 2,700, so it's good. One Colossal, it's good again. Another 8. Brownic, obviously. Black Rose, blow the field up. One Leviathan, just for a beater in case I'm in trouble. And then again Utopia in case I'm in trouble. Stop their attack. So that's it.